Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Just getting into the little Zeta. It is absolutely plastered in mud, but that is the way that it's going to stay. What I'm doing, actually, is just moving it out the way, because we're going to be using the bigger Zeta. I'm going to stick the cultivator onto the bigger Zeta, and I'm going to put it going in the smaller field over there that's next to the cattle. And... oh, no, I want to just switch that one off. We'll put that one cultivating. I'm not going to worry about ploughing that field. I will plough this field because we're extending the outside of it. So I'd like to do the... I'll plough the whole field at the same time. We'll sort of do the whole thing all in one. I've got a couple of extra tools that I've gone and bought, and I have sold that absolutely horrific header trailer. That was the one, header trailer. I've sold the header trailer. I've gotten rid of that one. We are not using that one anymore. That was appalling. I didn't like it. I've also nipped up to the pigs, and I have cleaned them as well. So we've got clean pigs and we've got clean cattle. So my question for this week is, which project would you like me to work on next? Today we're going to try and get the money so that we can get the plough. We may even be able to get the plough as well and make a start making our new fields up here. We're going to get some free land. Now, this is a little bit irregular. Some people think that I shouldn't be doing this. Other people think, yes, go for it. It's going to be rougher land, so it's going to be a bit more difficult to farm. But it's not going to be game breaking. It's not going to massively alter the course of things, but we do have a little bit that we're going to claim up here just to try and speed things along a bit. So my next project, would you like me to buy more land, as in field 15 and 20, and then join them together to make a big field there to farm? Or would you like me to increase the capacity of the pigs? I will treble them in size to at least 36 pigs. It's your vote, it's your game. You should have had the card come up here on the screen. That is where you vote, but head into the comments section and let us all know why you're voting for what you're voting. See if you can get people to also vote for the same one as you, if that's what you want to do. I'm just going to put this one going here, and my first stage of getting my plough is, hang on, let me just lower that one down, set the hired help going, and skip off. Oop. Right, they'll carry on and cultivate that field. So my first stage of trying to get some money is we've got these huge, great big poplar trees here. There's one there and there's two over there. And if we're going to extend the size of this field, I thought that we might extend it out this way a little bit. I would like to see if the roller will remove these bushes. We know that the roller will remove the grass, and I would like to see if the roller will remove these bushes. I'm really hoping that it does. I mean, even if it doesn't, it would be useful to move those trees out the way. So I have bought the log fork so that we can stick logs into this trailer. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to carry them all right in this trailer. We will have to make sure that we cut them to that length, but it's bigger than what we can pick up by hand. And I also have this one. We have a... actually, what did I get today? I got the Husqvarna. We have a Husqvarna chainsaw. So if I just lower down here a minute. Now... I've got to try and... oh, there we go. It flashed blue. Can I get any lower than that? It doesn't look like it. That looks like that's all I'm going to be able to do. I had it just now. I crouched down to the ground so that I can get it as low as possible. I should have stopped when I had it. There! We got it. Right. Let's cut this one down. Then we're going to need to strip branches off and load the logs up. Unfortunately, there are 2 sawmills on this map, at least. Right, we have cut through that one, and we have, once again, magical tree that is refusing to fall over. We do need to be careful where it falls. We don't want it falling onto the power lines over there. The map, I've had enough people answer me with the mini-map question now. Basically, most of you have said you're not too concerned if I have the mini-map up or not when we're on normal Let's Play. And a lot of you have actually said, well, you know, it might be better if you don't have the map up at all during normal Let's Play, because it sort of breaks the realism a little bit. However, when I'm doing time-lapse, you would like me to have it up, because it just makes it easier to see what I'm doing, which is fair enough, because it can get a little bit confusing sometimes trying to see what I'm doing on the time-lapse series. So let's just nudge that one over that way. There we go. That is a big old tree. We've got to try and pick that stuff up now. I was wondering if we could just carry the tree as it is all the way up to the lumber mill, but I think that might be a little bit keen even for us. Let's just turn the chainsaw that way. Right, let's see how many branches we can clean off. This is a huge tree. Seriously, this tree is enormous. Right, how are we going to do this? We can sort of climb up onto there a bit. Right, if I cut off a branch here, this is actually going to take a little bit of careful work to cut this one up. We'll take off some of these bigger branches that we've got down here. That's one. I've got one here that I've just walked into. There's another one here. Let me see if I... Oh, I need to come out now. Right, let's come out round there. Climb up onto here, and I'll see if I can just trim this branch. There we go. Right, now I can cut the branch off. There we go. I'm going to try and cut the next branch off as well. I want to see how much I can pick up with the machine. Obviously, these branches, I think we can stick the branches straight into the trailer. But then the machine itself, how big a branch is it going to be able to carry? Right, well, we'll cut through this one. I've got two more that I want to cut. Yeah, there's two trees down there that I want to cut. These things are huge. And I knew that you had quite a bit on these poplars, but I didn't realise that they were quite this big. This is quite an impressive tree, really, if you think about it. Especially considering the rest of them. Right, we've got a few bits of branches lying around. Can I clean that one? Yep. There we go. Right, that's that one clean. I want to clean the one up above it as well. If I can come over here. Yep. Excellent. Right, that's working quite well, actually. Come down here. And, right, I reckon we'll have to cut that one there. There we go. Right, now, where was I? Cut that one there, like that. And then, right, it's held up by the other tree at the moment. That's actually quite useful. We can take off some of these branches. Well, actually, we should be able to take off all of these branches. It's picking them up afterwards that is going to be the time-consuming part, I think. I might actually regret doing this. And that one... Right, there's one underneath. And I'm just going to try and clean it up. I don't know how successful it's going to be. You can see some of the branches coming off. There, is that done it? That's most of them off, actually. Right, there's one under there, which we'll take off in a minute. And there's one up there. That's got that one out. Right, there's a few up the top. Let's cut this one. I think this is going to make the whole tree fall, though. Or is it being held up? It's either held here or it's held at the other end. Oh, the entire tree was held up by that little tiny branch. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? Take that one off there, and then I'll cut the end off there as well. Take the end... No, I don't want to cut it there. I want to cut it there. Take that piece off. What's the... Let's just have a quick look at the situation between the two fields. No, we don't want to... I was wondering if maybe we could join the field, but no, we're not going to do that. That's going to be... That's sort of too big a digging project. So we've got to dig through that road there. And there's telegraph poles in the way. So no, we're not going to do that. Let's take this one off back here. And I know... well, we definitely wouldn't be able to move all of this with just the Kramer on its own. I mean, like, pick up the entire tree and just drag it like that. That's a no-go. However, we would be able to possibly... like, get it down to about this, and then just take this... I wonder if we could take this whole tree, like that, with the Kramer, straight up to the sawmill. Let's have a look, and we'll see what this Kramer is like. I've got a load of little branches everywhere that we can stick into that trailer in a minute. But can we pick up the... Right, we're going to have to bring the boom right in. Are we able to pick up this tree? If we can, we might be able to save us a little bit of time. Right, no, not that button. I want to lift that one up like that. And back up a bit. Hang on, let's zoom in a bit more, shall we? And we can see this a bit better. There, that's better. That's better. Now I want to come underneath. Like that. And then close the top. It's about as much closed as we're going to get. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, something ain't quite right here, is it? I think we can safely say that this tree is just a teensy bit too heavy for this machine. But I tell you what, I do want to try. What I really want to try, I know that... excuse me a minute. Sorry about that. Yes, I know that this is not strictly realistic, but there is something I really, really want to try, because when I used to drive load-alls, what you used to be able to do is if you had a load of bales on the machine, you could extend the boom out and then lift it up into the air. And I always wondered what would happen if you could just suddenly remove some of the weight. We're going to need to go this side, I think, so that we can watch what happens. Come over this way. And ladies and gentlemen, I would add, please do not try this at home. Let me just clean that branch off there so that I can get a better view of the machine. I want to cut right here, I think. It's going to let me cut, or it's wanting me to cut down there. There we go, there we go. Right. No, 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 don't move away. We were doing so well, we were going to cut. I want to... No, it's moving. Stop rolling. This tree is not being useful. Right, let's try that. I need this to go through. I need this to go through. Go through, go through. Work. Is it going to do it? Oh. What's going to happen? It's going to let it go, isn't it? Look. Ah, that was so close. Right, yes, that wasn't very realistic. That was just me having a bit of a play around. Let's be a bit more serious now, shall we? And if I bring that one down, open that one up. I think that we could probably carry this big trunk as it is. I got a feeling that now that we've gotten rid... Oh, no. I want to be back the other side of that piece on the top. There. Close that round. And this tree is heavier than you would think. Well, I suppose actually it's not really, because that's a huge, great big tree. I reckon if we were to put the trailer on the back, we could carry that log. I'm sure we could. Right, can I open that? Yes, I can open the grab. Right. Now I want to see if I can get these branches into the trailer. That's the next big question. Can I put them into the trailer, or am I going to have to try and find some other way of doing this? I'm hoping I can put them straight into the trailer. We've got lots of little branches lying around now. So if I just come up like that, how many can I pick up? It's 2. And even these are making this machine light on his toes. So it's not the best machine for doing for carrying wood, is it? And yeah, this trailer, because of the bit over the top, I got a feeling that we're going to really struggle with this. I don't know if it's going to like it at all. Just bring that over like that. In a bit further. Open that. Oh, actually, it might be alright. If we can do a few more like that, we might be okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to move the trailer over a bit. If I drag the trailer in front of where the logs are, it should... Oop, that's way too sharp. Yeah, if I drag a trailer over in front of where the logs are, we should just be able to sort of do a backwards and forwards motion, loading them straight onto the trailer, and everything will be tickety-boo. So, let's bring it over here. And if I stop about there, I think. Unload. Not unload, unhitch. That's what I meant. I knew what I meant. See, this is the thing. You've got these great big long logs, and I'm not picking anything up. I need to be more sort of sideways on so that I can see what I'm doing with this. That's the problem. This is still the problem with this game, is you can't sort of push the spikes into the ground even a little bit. All it does is just lift the machine straight off the ground. And that's always been something that I found frustrating when you're trying to get underneath an object or an item. It does make the tasks very, very difficult. Now, what have we got on the top here? How much of this is just stuff that would come off with the chainsaw, trimming it, and how much is logs that we're going to have to keep? If I can drop it down like that, it might be all right. I'll roll it over a bit. Open it. What's it going to do? It's going to sort of balance a little bit. Yeah, it's not great, is it? I think we might have to cut things up smaller and then chuck them in by hand. I didn't really want to have to do that. Let me just try and grab another forkful. And maybe if we take a forkful with the machine and those few bits that are on the trailer right now, I come over like that. Is that a way that I can pick them up? I can run them up to the sawmill and sell these, and then we can come back for some more. So there's that lot. Well, there's two anyway. Can you catch a tree? No, it's not going to catch a tree. I'll come round here because the sawmill is quite close. It's only just up the road. So we could nip up there with these, hitch that in, and then come back for a few more. I know that we don't exactly have a lot on this trailer, but that's okay. I can live with that. It's just a minor detail. Now, let me have a look. Where am I going? The lumber yard, I need to... Actually, I could just go down beside this field and then along the aqueduct and up alongside the river. So we just want to travel along here. Hopefully, we can actually do this. And it will also be good, we can sort of establish whether or not we can get through this way for when we want to carry our bigger log up through. And we've got 2 more trees to do yet. I was hoping that there might be, you know, it mightn't take forever to do the trees. I suppose at least we do have a... Oh, and we've dropped one. Of course we have. I wonder if I can pick that back up again. I reckon that's probably going to... It's not too heavy. Right, let's get the chainsaw, just trim the branch. There we go. Right. Pick this up by hand. Oh, why I didn't do that the first time. I jumped and put it in. Did it go straight over, or did it actually land in the trailer? No, I think it actually went in the trailer. Ideal. Excellent. Right, now let's continue on with our epic journey. And I'm losing one off the front now. This isn't going well, is it? It's not going well. I think the other 2 trees, I will remove them in my own time. And I will get them up to... Oh, there goes the next one. And there goes some more out of the trailer. This is not going well. How can I do this to speed things up? We want to speed things along a bit. At the same time, I don't want to... yeah, right. Yeah. At the same time, I want to speed things up, but I don't want to do things unrealistically. Too much. Right. That's sort of in. How far can we go before that one falls off the side? The sawmill is just there. It's not like we've got far to go. It's just along the track there. I think I'm going to cut up some of the other ones a little bit smaller than I have done. Right, there's another one that's just dropped. I'm going to grab that one. Right, we have cultivated a field. At least we have done something productive today. Yeah, see, I can actually physically run the distance that is left and throw the logs down here. So where have we got to put the logs? This is the next big question. If you want to sell wood, you simply drop it into the mill pond. Okay. Right, there we go. Is there anywhere else that you can sell wood on this point, or is it just in the mill pond? I think this one is just the mill pond. Right, we got 56 euros for that one branch there. So we're not going to get a huge amount for the other branches. But I would like to get that great big log. So we'll just sell these, and then I will go back and I'll get that big log, and we'll see how much we get for that one. And then the other ones, I'm going to... Yeah, I will do that in between this week and next week. I don't know that we're going to end up getting enough money to be able to get our plough just yet. We might actually have to do some more jobs for other people. I suppose we could always go down to field 15 and 20, because regardless of what the result is, I will eventually buy those fields anyway. I mean, it might not be that I buy them straight away. It might be that you guys want me to wait and you want me to get pigs first. But, right, there's that one. That's 198 for that one. A fortune. Absolute fortune, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe the money that we are raking in right now. And let's swing that one back round. And now I've got to try and back this trailer up with extreme steering. I'm not very good at this. Let's come back that way. I want to go back that way. And then the other. Some people were asking about the video that I said was on the Facebook group about the guy that was, well, I don't know if it was a bloke, it could have been a woman. You didn't actually see the driver. The person that was reversing the turntable trailer really, really fast. And so I have now shared that. Left control I. Left control and I. I have now shared that video on my Facebook page, on the Frithgar Facebook page. I have shared the video. You might have to go down a little way to find it, but it is there. I think it's brilliant. I really like it. And if you'd like to take a look at it, then it is there for you to have a look at. That is the masterful and proper way of reversing one of these sorts of trailers. I don't quite have that kind of skill level. Can I get this one out? Right, let's pick it up there and a throw. Got it. 255 for that one. Whereas, wasn't the one that I had on the front? I thought that one was bigger and better. Apparently not. Right. I'm going to head back down to the farm and we're going to get that really big log and we'll see if we can make a little bit more money. And I have very nearly finished. I've been picking up all of these. I've done it into smaller pieces and some of them I've had to cut fairly short. And there's the last piece off of there. You can see I've got quite a few in here now. I've gotten all the rest of the tree into this trailer. And I've also cut a little piece off the end of this one. This is how thin I had to cut these logs down this end of the tree, because it is huge. Look at it. That is... Those two were joined together and I couldn't pick it up. There is a lot of weight of wood in some of these pieces. So that is that trailer loaded. Let's just hop into here and have a look. Oh, I've got one out the other side. But that's not a bad load, I think. I think we've done fairly well with that. There's more gone in there than I thought. I did think that we'd have more trouble squeezing all of that wood in there, but look at that. That has all gone in quite nicely. I'm quite pleased with that, I must say. Even if I do say so myself, I am pleased with it. Right. Now I want to pick this one up. I did have it on the forks already, and then it sprung itself off, which is why I just trimmed the end of the branch off in hope that it will now... Oh, no, it's not going to do that. I'm hoping that it will sort of behave itself and we can carry the log whole with us to the sawmill. I'm going to tip it right back like that. Squeeze it tight. And now we just have to do it all on a hope and a prayer. Did I just lose a log? No, I didn't. No, everything is in here. So while we drive back over, my question for this week is, do you want me to buy some more land, which will be field 15 and 20, sliding out to the side? That's bad. Stop sliding. We're just going to have to go steady. Field 15 and 20, if you have a look, we're on field 14 and 19. 15 and 20 is to the right-hand side of the map. Do you want me to buy that and expand my land as my next project after I've done all the ploughing? Or do you want me to increase the number of pigs? And if I increase the number of pigs, I will treble the number of pigs, or treble the number of pigs that we had at the beginning of the week, and we will get a minimum of 36 pigs. It's your vote, it's your game. Don't forget to mouse over the screen and click on the little white eye up in the top corner, in the top right hand corner. That is where you actually cast your vote now. But still head into the comment section and let us all know why you're voting for whichever one you're voting for, and see if you can't persuade the rest of the crowd to vote the same way that you're voting. You never know, you might have some good powers of persuasion there. we need to... Right, we don't actually have that far to go. Just come on down there. I've never actually driven along this track before. I've gone the other ways. It's actually really nice down here. It's a really nice bit of land. You've got the aqueduct there, which is really good. And I like the effect of all the growth that is actually in the aqueduct. It's not just kind of a sterile environment. It's growing and it's alive. And that is really, really good. I like it when they pay attention to detail on the maps like this. Right, so far we've dropped... Oh, we're about to drop it again. It doesn't seem to like us today, does it? I wonder if maybe I should just pick the thing up and not squeeze the thingy closed too much. I wonder if that's anything to do with it. So I got it a bit squeezed. There. But then as soon as I start to pinch it, well, maybe if we hold it like this. The sawmill is just there. We don't have that far to go now. I want to get it all the way up there. I want to tip it, and then I want to tip these logs in, and I want to see what we get for the logs. It's going to fall off again. Why does it keep doing this? This is one thing I don't like about this game, is the physics that perform with the logs and that. The way that they dance through the machines and stuff, you know. I realise that to have something that would act realistic in a situation like this, the engine that would be required to run such a game would be phenomenal, and I don't think... I very much doubt there's any real hardware out there that could do it. Like that, for example. That's not exactly what I had in mind when I was thinking of carrying the log up here, but still. It's done now. And let's see if we can pick it up again. Is it only this end that we can chuck them in the pond, or is it anywhere around? Can we go over and tip sideways into the pond with the trailer in a minute? Right. Let's close that one round again. Final time. If I open the clamp, now it's doing alright. Okay, let's go forward a little bit. Let's see how much we get for this big log. Was it worth all the effort of dragging this darn thing all the way up here so that we could do this? 1,820 euros. That's not bad. I was expecting a lot less, to be honest. I know that the logging has been nerfed from what it was. I was expecting less than that. That's quite good. I think that's quite reasonable. Right, let's just lower this one down. It's getting dark. I wonder if I turn my lights on, how much light will I get? Oh, there we go. That's going to help a little bit. Right, I'm running out of time. If you've enjoyed this episode, please head down below and give me a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. Now, if I can just turn it around here. And I'm going to swing back that way. There we go. And then, not too fast. I want to just ease the thing along so that we can back it into the right space. I'll just turn it slightly the other way. There we go. Right, I think that's about... There we go. Right. Now I want to just bring up the help so that we can see the right tip side. I want to be out the right-hand side. This grain door, left, right. Now we should... I just go... Control anywhere. Just left control and then I. Is it going to tip these logs out, or are they just going to stick in the trailer? I'm going to have to throw them all out by hand, aren't I? I am all that work and I'm going to chuck them all out by hand. Oh, this was not what I had in mind. Right. Apparently I have superhuman strength, and I can just lob hundreds of them all at once, which is kind of a bonus, I suppose. Right, let's throw a few more of them out. There we go. You over that way. It's not really letting me pick them up. Am I going to have to lower it back down again in order to finish doing this? What about that one there? Can I get that one? Nope. Half the problem seems to be that when I go to pick it up, It's going against the trailer because of my angle. There we go. There's one. I want to get that stick there. I can't pick that one up because of where the trailer is. This is a very disappointing end to the video. I was hoping to just have the whole lot and sling them all in and job done. Right, let's lower it back down again. And we'll go for option 2, and that is back the trailer right into the pond. Oh, I dropped another one there. So option 2. And I want to turn round sharp there. And back a bit. And let it reverse right into the pond. This is the plan. Is it going to work? Oop. Well, I've sort of pushed something in. I want to go that way, don't I? There. Straightened up a bit. And now I want to push it further back in. Oop, no, 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 no. It's because I'm not straight on. Let me try slinging a few out here. What's that going to do? There's one. And... right, if I pick that one up. There. I'm slowly getting it. We're up to $5,000 now, which is enough to go and buy the plough. Not the plough, the stump grinder that we're going to need. I should have backed straight in. That's what I should have done. I should have reversed straight in. And then it would have worked, I think. There we go. I told you I'm not very good at backing these up. I'm running way over time now. Purely because this hasn't operated exactly as I was hoping. I'm going to try tipping it up again, but this time, let's bring that one back up. Tip side right, back. Let's go for the back again. There. Is that going to allow it to work? It is lifting the logs up. They are sliding. They're just not wanting to come out properly, are they? So now if I can back it in. Back that way. There we go. They're falling in now. Now it's working. Go back a bit further. There. We've had to drive the... No, 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 no! Don't go in! No! Oh no! I'm going to sink. I'm going to sink. Why didn't I just drive off to the side there? Do not drive too deeply into... I know! No! No! We don't... Well, this is a disaster! Oh! I'm gonna have to go around to the side. If I can go around to the side... I should have... No. Please tell me I haven't gone in too deep so far. Oh, this is terrible. Come round sharp. There we go. Right, next time I will go in here instead of trying to go off the side. Right, we have got... We've come out okay. Can I get that trailer out? Oh! Saved! Wow, okay. Yes. That probably wasn't 100% realistic, but we did get out. We did make it out. Have we sold all of the logs? Right, that was fun. Yeah, next time I think I'll bring it in this. I'm going to get the other 2 trees and I will sell those. We're up to €6,000. I will get the other 2 trees and I will sell those before the next episode. And then we'll be ready to... Well, we need to get the stump grinder and clear the stumps away. But we should be ready to buy the plough at that point. I think we will have enough money to get the plough as well. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye and see you later.